All right, students, keywords in the news article, low-fat diet. So that's the article's name or the title of the article. Okay, so I hope you have found the keywords in all the paragraphs. You have underlined the keywords. So I'm going to show you those keywords, and I want you to check the words that you have written and the words that you see on the screens, whether there are similarities. And if you have some similarities, then good job, well done. If still no, then you should know you have to do a lot of exercises like this. Okay. So here we go, and let's see what are the keywords here. I use the same word like keywords because I don't want to use like different words to. I don't want you to get confused, like main words, most important word. I think I have already mentioned all this. Oh, so here we go. Okay, you can see it, right? So I have given all the keywords in this news article. Yeah. I have also given like paragraphs 5 to 10 and then paragraphs 11 to 15, so you can check it out if you're not sure. Even without the paragraphs, I think you should know where are the keywords, like which paragraph or which sentence. Okay. All right, so we talked about low-fat diet doesn't have any effect, right? And there was this federal study, and then there was this doctor. He said, forget about this low-fat diet. Just go for the federal guidelines. They have some guidelines so that you go through the guidelines, you can be healthy, and forget about low-fat diet, right? All right, and then the other keywords are this. And this study, right, the next paragraph, the following paragraph, he talks about this. Yeah, it is not really convincing. Yeah, so some of them are not convinced, right? When some of them they complain, I mean, it's not really a complaint, but then they have this concern that maybe because the time, they did this study for 8 years, so they say the low-fat diet doesn't have any effect because the study has some problems, just like the time. Yeah, 8 years is not enough. So that's the next paragraph. So the key word in the next paragraph is all about no time. They don't have enough time. Okay, we go for the other keywords. Okay, in the following paragraphs, let's see what are the other keyword differences in heart disease. So it talks about the diet. The diet can make differences, at least in heart disease. So diet is important. That's what it says. Like for example, the Mediterranean diet. Yeah. You should know where they have this kind of diet, which countries they have this diet. They eat more olive oils, and so this is a different kind of diet, no butter, no fat content. Yeah. So those are the keywords: Mediterranean diet and heart disease differences. I have given you more words because if you have chosen one or two words, it's good. Okay. Yeah. And then the next keyword is diet alone will not make you healthy. So that's what it says. So the keywords are alone, diet alone, right? So that's the keyword, and the healthy is also the other one. And then the following paragraph talks about the amount of food that we eat. Maybe we talk about the diet, but we are not really thinking about how much amount of food we eat every time. Low-fat diet, maybe you still eat a lot, so it doesn't work, right? So these are the arguments in the reading article. I mean, the author, the writer argues this way, and we have to find the arguments and the evidence, the support that he gives in the arguments. Okay. All right. The next one is eat well. Yeah. Control weight. Exercise. So these are the most important. The guidelines that the federal guidelines that we talked about before, right? So it seems it's not about the low-fat diet, it's more about eat well. I think reading this kind of article, you could also gain knowledge. Yeah. And also it makes sense, right? Eat well. It doesn't about low-fat or whatever it is, but eat well. Yeah. But how to eat well, okay, that's another question. But then that's one, and the other one is control your weight. So it means maybe don't eat too much, and then of course you have to do some exercises. Okay, that's what the other paragraph talks about. And then the next paragraph talks about genetics. So it says, like, even if you have a low-fat diet, even if you do exercises, but still some people can't lose weight. That's because of their genetic modifications or like genes. Yeah, I mean, that could be a reason. Yeah. All right, so these are some keywords, and again, I told you I will give you some more keywords, and let's finish this news article by knowing all the keywords. Okay, there's no proof, so that's what it talks about, paragraph number 11. Yeah, we cannot give any proof that low-fat diet really is healthy. Okay, and the next one is carbohydrates. Yeah, that's the keyword in the next paragraph. So you eat carbohydrates, then you gain weight. You know, they talk about this. You know, this one also doesn't have any evidence. Yeah. I know, I doubt this one though. But again, the writer talks about this. Okay, and then losing weight. Yeah, and then talks about heart disease. The next paragraph, and then the last paragraph ends up by saying, so this study is like they did this study on women, not on men, but it could still apply on men. So that's how it concludes. So what I'm trying to say is I mean, what I have been telling you is this: when you read a news article, what you have to do is try to understand the keywords. You know, if you can understand the keywords, the whole article, you can narrate it. You know, you can even tell someone, okay, I read this news article, it's about low-fat diet, and then it says that low-fat diet doesn't have any effect, and that there was this study they did, the federal government did the study, and also they have this federal guidelines, you know, eat well and control your weight and do exercises. They say there's no proof, and this study they did for 8 years, but some people think that 8 years is not enough. If you have done this study for a longer period of time, maybe they could really prove that low-fat diet has an effect. See, now I'm just trying to, I'm telling you the article just based on the keywords, all right? And of course, the keywords, related to the keywords, then you have the details, the most important details, okay? So far, I hope you have done this exercise, like finding the keywords and understanding, okay, what are the keywords? And so you have an idea that this is how you read a news article, okay? All right, in the next paragraph, again, the next video, we will have some questions, okay? All right, thank you.